Mr. Swaminathan, thanks for joining us. Numbers, of course, consistent performance being seen, slight differing if we compare to the same quarter last year, but overall steady. Take us through the major factors that were in play this quarter.
So overall, it was a kind of a good steady quarter. Revenue was up 10% year on year, rounding up a year where our revenue actually grew by 25%, right, from an overall perspective. Underlying trends were fairly consistent. Our growth in e-commerce and consumer markets like durables and pharma were very strong. They actually grew by nearly 20% year on year. Right. We also had a return to growth and an improvement from an automotive perspective. It was a quarter where the farm was softer, both seasonally and otherwise, and we did have impact in our mobility business because of wave three of the pandemic. But overall, we had strong growth overall, and some consistent tailwinds heading into this year.
Mr. Swaminathan, when we're looking at certain segments where you're seeing momentum going forward, and you touched upon auto, of course, but are there certain pockets as a vertical or area that Mahindra is focusing on? Where are you seeing growth in the ecosystem?
So I think it's pretty hard to crystal ball gaze, if you may. And we generally don't give guidance, but on the positive side, I think we do expect a structural uptick across all end markets in the second half of this year. We think automotive will be back, and we do expect that we will see good growth in consumer and e-commerce markets as well. So overall, we expect an across-the-board kind of positivity in the second half of the year. Good macros, with PLI and increased focus on Make in India, a lot of focus around the green logistics mission and Gati Shakti. So a good regulatory environment and fairly good macros as well from an overall perspective should lend in well. Near term, there are some challenges, obviously, with kind of sharp commodity increases, increases in fuel prices, which have been fairly steep over the last few quarters. So those do obviously bear in, but from an overall year perspective, we are pretty positive.
What are some of the other major trends when it comes to the logistics space right now? Where are you seeing more of the need, the potential to be tapped at this point of time?
Yeah, so what we are seeing across the board is clearly three, four trends. One, I think a clear and increasing shift towards multimodal logistics, whether it's rail, sea. I think that's clearly a kind of a precipitated move which is happening. I think cross-border supply chains will still remain pretty difficult over the next year or so. The prices have gone up for freight forwarding and global logistics significantly in the last year, and we don't think those will taper off in the short term in any significant way. I think what we are hearing from our customers and more is the need for agility and flexibility. So more and more of our customers, are trying to focus on what they are really good at in their business, and instead of trying to manage the entire supply chain and all the logistics functions, they're actually saying, can we partner with people who can integrate all this together and give us a higher level of productivity and efficiency in the system, right? As opposed to us doing that, and that's one big leap thing which we are seeing across the board, Aabha. With a lot of our customers, and technology is a key enabler to driving that. It's one of the reasons why we are investing in technology as well, is to be able to integrate these services and create better solutions for our clients.
And I was just going to ask you that, in fact, because some of your competitors claim, of course, that tech has been their biggest advantage. For Mahindra, what are the ways in which you're using tech as an enabler? If you'd like to go into a little bit more detail on that.
Yes, I think from our perspective, we've looked at tech from three levers, Aabha. The first one is efficiency. We call them efficiency, scalability, and experience. So efficiency is how you do better route optimization, how do we manage our networks better, take out cost, drive better service quality for our clients, and we obviously have investments going on in that area. The second one is scalability, is how do we actually scale our business faster, get clients on board, integrate different service lines, so you can give clients an integrated view of their supply chain while still customizing it for them. And experience obviously is all our stakeholders, our partners, our customers. How do we provide them better analytics, better insights, so they can actually make supply chain decisions in a more effective way. And our focus from a technology perspective is therefore to drive integration, which is value driven. right? Both in terms of efficiency and kind of customer value creation.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.